Next 5 years, South Carolina will receive close to $70 million through the National Electric Vehicle Infrastructure Program to expand electric vehicle charging in the state.
News 13 Savannah Denton shares right now how many charging stations are in our area now and also why more are popping up all over the place.
According to PlugShare, there are around 230 public charging stations between Myrtle Beach, Conway, and North Myrtle Beach, 33 of which were just added within the last 3 months. Officials I spoke with say Myrtle Beach is set up in a unique way that allows for more privately owned versus federally owned charging stations. Through a $25,000 grant program, Coastal Carolina University partnered with Santee Cooper to install 13 new electric vehicle charging stations on campus.
We call it our Evolve grant, and it's for commercial customers who are interested in EV infrastructure. So they can apply for a number of things. It could be changing over a fleet to an EV, for chargers, for research, or for education and helping us educate the public on electric vehicles.
Coastal Carolina University is really working hard to be as sustainable as we can currently and long into the future. We're excited that our students and our faculty and staff are pushing us forward all the time.
The state has federal funding for electric car charging stations, but it's only for alternative fuel corridors.
In South Carolina, that just means it's our interstate highways, and obviously there's not one of those in the Myrtle Beach region, except for 95, which is obviously a bit away.
One of the main concerns the conservation voters of South Carolina has for our area is evacuation routes. 501 is not considered an alternative fuel corridor.
So if there's not charging stations along that route, people that are in EVs that need to evacuate in the case of a hurricane or a storm might struggle to do so. And so I think that the private investment really helps fill those gaps, and especially in the Myrtle Beach area where there's not necessarily the state or federal funding, that's an even bigger opportunity for businesses and for companies to put in their own chargers.
Hopes to get an alternative fuels tax credit bill passed in the Senate. This would allow the already existing 25% fuel tax credit for propane and natural gas fueling infrastructures to electric vehicle infrastructures. Reporting in Myrtle Beach, Savannah Denton, News 13.
Numbers from the South Carolina Department of Motor Vehicles shows right now there are more than 13,000 electric cars registered in the state, but that's compared to 4.5 million other vehicles, and that is fewer than half of 1%.